Hey guys, welcome to our homestead, Stone Goat Mountain, out here in the heart of Alabama. And then my wife Dana's holding the camera. She's kind of new at what I want to do in my videos, so I may say point the camera somewhere, point it somewhere else. We're not professionals here, okay? Um, anyway, that's my son Jonathan over there, who is a dog magnet of some kind, and I wasn't aware of that. Anyway, look here. That we're gonna talk about these pigs, and I'm gonna share about the goats. We're gonna get you familiar with the homestead here. All right, all right, all right. Look, this is the pig pen. Get a big old picture of the pig pen for the folks at home. Anyway, see, what happens is when you run out of money to buy 2x4s like these, but you still need a pen. You have to go out to all of nature and you have to cut down these trees and you have to use them. And they work just fine. I don't know, I'd probably have to do a few more ingenuity and joinery tricks to keep cattle in and stuff, but anyway, look here. Basically, when you use a log when you have to, and you could build a whole pen like this. Don't follow me. A tree just cracked. I get paranoid every time I hear a tree cracking. Like they've come back for revenge after I murdered their family and stuff. Anyway, look, come here, Danny. Show them this joint right here. Look, you could build a whole pen, and there's not one right way to do it. There's little tricks and certain things you have to understand. But anyway, this right here, you just cut out a joint like that, and then it'll sit up flush against 2x4s. I pretty much did that. You can see right here I did it like that, and I put a spacer out. We're not building a McMansion. We're not building like a house for people. It's just for pigs. And since pigs, for most of their history in life, and even today, some farmers do this, have lived without even a shelter. I think this is pretty good. I think this is like a mansion to a pig. I mean, they seem happy. I leave that door unlatched right there all the time, and he don't even try to get out. And anyway, so basically, and anytime you see a cobweb and stuff, unless it's a poisonous spider, you can get on Google, you can get on Facebook and ask if it is, take a picture of it. It's not gonna go roar all at one time, but I would try to keep it around because it'll help with the flies and it'll help with all the nasty little bugs. Alright, anyway, so this pen is 16 by 24 foot. Show them the pen, Dane. Try to get a big old picture. I hope you guys can see that. We're amateurs. But anyway, this is our door to this pen. And this does it. For potbelly pigs, he's content. And look, the trick I've learned with my animals, the thing I've learned with my animals is if you give them food and water, they're pretty much content. Now, our door it opens inward. Always make your doors open inward, okay? That way they can't push them open if you leave them. Say, I leave this unlatched. This is basically what I use. And I use a really good padlock like this. I'll wrap it around this side and then this side, and I'll latch it closed with the padlock. And most of the time I leave it like that. He don't even try to get out. He don't care. He's a good boy. He's a good bacon. But anyway, this pen's 16 by 24 feet. I used a lot of logs in this. I cut them up with a sawzall. I'm not Paul Bunyan or anything. I didn't get ahead with no damn saw talking about zing, zing, zing. I'd use a sawzall. We're not cavemen. I know some of you out there, you think the end of the world's coming. No, it's not happening just yet. And if it did, you're going to need a lot more than prehistoric skills to stop an army of hungry savages. Okay? Who probably want to include rape inside their dinner menu. You as the raping. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all how we give these little pigs some water. So bacon, he's so pretty. That's my bacon. He just wants to be petted. He's an intact male, and every now and then he has some hormones built up and he tries to be dominant, but about 90% of the time, as long as you treat the animal right and you treat them good, he's pretty mellow, and he's just like this. He won't charge at you, he won't bite you, but for your own safety, if you get pot-bellied pigs or any kind of hog, they're very hormonal most of the time when they're intact. That means they're not neutered. They still have their balls. But anyway, most of the time they're real good pets to have. I wouldn't recommend them in the house just because they can tear up your house when you're not home. Even the most well-behaved animal is an animal. Alright, but most of the time, but never turn your back on them. You never turn your back on them just in case, okay? Because you never know. And this is how we give them water, right here. And I just put this top on here and you top it off. And you fill it up with water. And I need to get him some more water in just a second. And then they drink out of that hog nipple. And they figure it out fairly quickly. But anyway, and this here is Betty. Yeah, your screen time's over, Bacon. This here's Betty, and she's a lot wilder than him because we got her from a friend. And when we did, they raised her in a traditional setting. They had a pen, just a regular pen like this, and they kept all their pigs in there, and they didn't really interact with them. Now, this is a perfect example of a well-socialized pig, or animal in general, farm animal, but mainly a pig, and one that has not been so well socialized. And the difference is, I can't go near this pig. See, she's nervous. He'll walk right up to you openly and let you pet him, love on him, and talk to him. He don't got no fear. He's socialized. She's not socialized at all. I had her at one point where I almost had her, but then I stopped giving her grapes because I had other things I had to do more important than that. But she's happy, and this is basically our maternity ward for her. She's going to go in there. I'm going to put more straw in there, guys. She's going to go in there, and she's going to have babies one day. And the first litter she had, she was horrible. She sat on every one of them, and they do die when the big old fat mama sits on them. Okay? When the big mama sits on them, they all die. She killed almost every one of them. And we had to bottle feed one of them because I wasn't going to let her do it again, so I took the last two away. One that got E. coli and died, had yellow diarrhea. And the other one,
it lived.
Lived. Lived real good. If somebody adopted her, a good pet. Anyway, second litter she had, I think she learned. They learn. Pigs are awesome. They're real smart. They learn real fast. She learned, and she didn't sit on the next litter. And every one of them survived. Every one of them. So she learned. I mean, scientists and whatnot, a lot of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them like to think animals are just stimuli. But that's not true. I don't believe that. After living with an animal, you can't just say they're just reacting to stimuli in the brain and they're basically biological machines. I don't believe that. I believe that I think she learned from that first experience, and she loves the little babies, so she didn't want to kill them again. So that's what happened. Now, anyway, this is the pig pen, and behind the pig pen over there is Bacon's house. You seen that garbage can? Did you show him the garbage can? Mm. That garbage can, he just goes in there whenever it's raining for right now. That's all his house right there. I got to put it together inside his pen for him. But these swimming pools right here, they do a great job. The pigs love them. This one got empty because she drinks it too, and she drinks a whole bunch of water. But anyway, that's pretty much our pigs.
We're at 9 minutes now.
That's our pigs, and since we're at 9 minutes, I'd say it's a pretty good place to end the video. You guys just let me know what you think in the comments. And next time, next video, I'll do goats. I may make another video in a few minutes and talk about the goats. But thanks for watching, and like.